Somebody call the law. Somebody call the law. It got to be illegal for me to be so wrong.
What up, though, Heist man? The folk talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions, man. I don't know if y'all heard about this. We got to talk about it, man. R.I.P. the 3-year-old Katorius Starks. He lost his life because of negligence, man. He was left inside of a hot car. I usually don't do stories like this, man, because I don't like nothing that got nothing to do with kids, man, losing their life. But we got to talk about this right here, man. This young man lost his life because of negligence, man. And it wasn't because of his parents either. It was because of the damn Human Resources Department, man. The HDR, is that what they call it? HDR, or HRD, DRH, something like that, man. I don't know. They call it something different in every state. It could be called CPS, something. I don't know what that young man had going on with his parents, But them people, the one who was responsible for this young man's death, yo. This is a crazy situation. Like I said, I try to stay away from these topics and these subjects, man, because I don't want to hear nothing negative about no kids, man. I don't like that, man. And my co-hosts either. They don't like that either, because I used to do these stories and we talking about them again on Friday nights, man. And y'all can go check this out on Friday night also when we go live. But that ain't what we talking about, man. We're talking about the life of this young man right here. Precious young kid, man. Yo, I got the news report, man. It was all in the news, man. And there's going to be more details about it because I don't really know what this is, man. I'm doing this in real nigga time. I'm learning as we learning together. Hold on, man. Let's see what this is right here. Hold on.
Tragic accident. That's what police say led to a child's death. The 3-year-old left in a hot car for hours.
Just tragic. WVTM 13's Bryce Oslin is live at BPD headquarters. Bryce, police say the little boy was in DHR's custody when this happened.
Yeah, the Birmingham Police Department say they were called to the Spring Lake area after he was found by first responders. His father says it was routine for him to be picked up by the Department of Human Resources, but he never would have thought that one of those rides would be his son's last.
Small, brilliant, bright little child. I'm talking about, when I say yeah, respectful.
This is how Katorius Starks Sr. remembers his 3-year-old son. Katorius Starks Jr. was found dead hours after being left in a hot car.
I know in between 11:30 and 12 o'clock, I'd say 12:15, he should have been back at the daycare.
Police say a contract worker with the Alabama Department of Resources left the child unattended on Pine Tree Drive.
Like when he leave me, he's supposed to go right back to the daycare.
The Alabama Department of Human Resources says the employee has been terminated.
His foster parent drops him off at daycare. The transporter of DHR picks them up from daycare and then bring him to the DHR building in Bessemer to have supervised visitation.
The Starks family wants the worker to be held accountable beyond losing their job.
Because it was neglect. I feel personally that he was neglected, and that's the true cause of his death.
Starks Sr. says he hopes to uplift his family by remembering his son's life.
Yes, man. I'm talking, I knew how to count, knew his color, 3 years old. Knew all the animals. I'm talking about, he was very intelligent.
Yes, he was, bro. He was real nice and all that.
But he was just joyful.
Yeah. I hate this shit, man.
And BPD say the worker in question is cooperating with their investigation. No word if any charges will be filed, and we have yet to hear about funeral arrangements.
Yeah, some charges gonna be filed. At least manslaughter. Man, that's hold on, man. Seen something else, man, on Raindrops Media. This I'll be getting some of my information from right here, man. Raindrops Media. Right here, man. They be tapped in with the stuff I like to talk about. That's where I got this story from, man. This is a sad situation. Hold on. What's this? Raindrops Media. This is the story they had right here. I seen this on Twitter or X. I'm gonna call him X. Said 3-year-old boy died in a hot car after being left inside over 5 hours by the Department of Human Resources contract worker who took him from his parents after they were deemed unfit. See, they didn't say that in that report. They didn't say they was taken from their parents from deemed unfit. They just saying they doing the transportation, whatever. Hold on, but this right here, man, I seen this video. I ain't here, but I got to see what she's talking about, man.
Could you imagine your child being taken from you by social services because they deem you an unfit parent, and then a social worker or a worker that works for the county leaves your child in a hot car with the windows up for 5 hours and he dies?
That's a long time, man. What the fuck is you doing for 5 hours?
In the scorching heat. And the only accountability that you get is that was a contract worker and they've since been fired. Guys, this is 3-year-old Katerius Sparks of Birmingham, Alabama.
What's the baby
and
name,
he was with a contract DHS worker who left him in a vehicle from 12:30 in the afternoon until 5 p.m. that evening. It's being reported that this was a foster care situation and he was being transported from one location to the other. Well, how did he get left in the vehicle?
Right.
One thing that always blows my mind about people who leave children in a vehicle, whether they're related or not, is that you had to put the child in the vehicle. So how could you forget that the child was in there? Now, on Tuesday, when the child was found, it said that was the first heat index day where the heat reached triple digits. I know this family has got to be sick.
And we begin with some sad breaking news from Birmingham, where we have just learned a 3-year-old boy has died after being left in a hot car for hours. The Jefferson County coroner confirming that Katerius Sparks of Bessemer died after being found in a car parked at a home on Pine Tree Drive in Birmingham. According to the report, he was in the car from about 12:30 yesterday afternoon until 5:30.
Yes, oh my
Police
God,
are now
yes.
investigating the circumstances surrounding the death.
Oh my God, that is so disgusting, man. That is disgusting. Should make my stomach hurt, man, thinking about that, man. R.I.P. to this kid, man. Whether his name Sparks or Starks, I don't know what it is. That baby lost his life, man. Over some dumb, man. The first thing I noticed was, where's the mama? That's the first thing I thought of. I seen the daddy up there. I'm like, where is the mama? And they did say that the parents is deemed unfit, so they took that baby away. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even want to get in on that, man. I don't want to go in on the mama because I don't know where she at. Have she passed away? Is she locked up in jail or something? You know, the daddy got the custody of the baby. I don't know their situation, man. I'm just thinking like, you usually don't see this. If something like this happen, I mean, you don't know. You always like, where's the mama? First of all, that's I just want to know where the mama at. I feel so bad for the father, man, because he was, I don't know, whatever happened in his life. Maybe they were trying to work something out. They was fixing. He was getting visitation. He was getting a chance to see his baby and his, 3 years old, man. He was getting a chance to see his son still after whatever him and his wife was going through, and somebody supposed to be the middleman of that, and the baby died on your watch over some negligent shit like that. Like, man, they're talking about they don't know if they're gonna be charged. They're gonna be charged with something. You got to be charged with manslaughter. What was you doing for 5 hours from 12 to 5? What was you doing? And you was at somebody's house. You wasn't at the office or something. Did you, like, man, they need to put that person face out there, man. We need to see who this is. We got to know, what was you doing? Did you go home? Did you go, like, what was you doing? Was you getting some ass or something at somebody's house? Was it a woman? Was it a man? We don't know what this is, man. What happened, man? Only thing we do know is a 3-year-old lost his life over some negligent shit, man. R.I.P. to him. I will not be talking about this on my live show Friday, man, because I don't do this, man. I don't do this. But I just wanted to put my due diligence out there, man. When I seen this, I had to say something, man. I had to do this, man, just because of the element of it happened on somebody else's watch, and it was very damn avoidable. Like, that baby ain't supposed to pass for this right here, for that. That ain't supposed to happen. The middleman, something happened in between, man. You had one fucking job, man. Point A to point B. Ain't no, what you doing stopping for a side mission or doing whatever you was doing, man. And leaving that baby in there for 5 hours, man. That's a long time to be in a car in the heat. They need to get everything that's coming to them, man. Anyway, man, I go live in the channel every Friday night at 9 p.m. talking about something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's going to be. I just know I will be live and it will be Friday and I will be talking. Come through and holler at me, man. Hit that like button, the comment button, the share button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. All them good buttons you got to hit to get this pimping that I'm putting out when I put it out. And like I said, I go live on Fridays, man. We're going to be talking about something. We won't be talking about this, though, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I know my co-hosts don't want to hear nothing like this either, man. Because one of them a woman, you know, women. Oh, my God, they don't want to do that. Let us start talking about wrestling or sports. Yeah, get quiet, but nah. We can't talk about this. I don't want to talk about this no way, man. This ain't the situation for that. Let's go live on Fridays, man. Holla at your boy. Heist Man the Foe. Talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
All right. This time, but I'll be back, and sooner than you think. Wherever there's prejudice, ignorance, inequality, I'll be there.